This is William Kamer, trial witness 1, and what I would like to discuss is evidence for the prosecution. Now, there has been talk that a certain conspiracy theorist might turn state's evidence against Field McConnell, that the conspiracy theorist would testify against Field McConnell, that the conspiracy theorist would testify that he had little or no knowledge of what Field McConnell was up to in relationship to his kidnapping accusations with Cynthia Absug and the other women, that he did not know that people were backing these women to do illegal acts. He could simply say, I was there, I heard what was said, I witnessed what was done, but I did not participate. And thus, Timothy Holseth might find himself acquitted of the charges against him, or have the bench warrant expunged in exchange for his testimony. Now, this possibility is raised by the fact that Tim Holseth has been AWOL for the past 4 days and possibly even longer. It is said that he has been AWOL since the 24th of July. And everybody says, oh, he's on assignment or he's on vacation, which is rather silly since, number one, the conspiracy theorist is unemployed. And number two, there is no such agency that he claims to work for. This has been proven several times over. And this just seems to get repeated. And nobody seems to understand that the government doesn't work this way. They simply believe this person because of his political aspirations and the fact that he agrees with everybody in QAnon. Now, getting back to the subject of state's evidence, there is this possibility that very few, if any, people have considered. And that is that Field McConnell may turn state's evidence against the conspiracy theorist. After all, the conspiracy theorist is the one that got Field McConnell into this predicament in the first place. The conspiracy theorist convinced Field McConnell to chase after this attorney in Florida and make the statements that he made against the woman that got him arrested and eventually put in jail. He was enabled by the conspiracy theorist and his handlers. So Field McConnell may be advised by his attorney to turn state's evidence against the conspiracy theorist and those who back him. This would in turn get Field McConnell out of the trouble he's in. Because remember, the trial in Florida is not his only problem. There is a woman in Colorado that is awaiting trial on 2 counts of attempted kidnapping of children across state lines. And there are several people that are listed as possible defendants in the case. And Field McConnell may wind up being one of them. Now, fortunately for everybody involved, there is this coronavirus going around, and everything is on hold right now. But Governor DeSantis of Florida wants to get things back to normal, and he wants to get things normal fast. And this includes clearing up the massive backlog in the court cases. Now, this would indicate to me that Field McConnell needs to make a decision. Is he going to take the rap all by himself, go to trial, and try to fight all these charges? Or is he going to listen to what possibly would be his lawyer's advice to testify against those who got him in this predicament in the first place? So as we go into the fall of 2020, the questions are going to be asked: who is going to be state's evidence against who, and to what degree? And where are the chips going to fall in this rather interesting development that is coming up, where there are indications out there that people are going to be making deals because they are beginning to understand that their futures are in jeopardy, and that there are going to be people running around testifying against each other. The only question is, who's going to testify against who, when, and who's going to take the fall for all the things that have been happening for the past 3 years? These are interesting questions which someday will get answered. So, stay tuned. This is William K. Murtaugh, Mert Witness 1. Have a good one.